Yeah, thought I was going to be able to do it today. Thought I was going to go down the ramp. I did, technically. But once I got to the bottom, I think I leaned back. I'll look at the footage again later and we'll really see. But yeah, I did go down the ramp. And once I hit the bottom, I was like, wait, I'm at the bottom. So I went to stand back up or lean back. And the board just went straight out from under me. So that sucks. At least I did not hurt myself in any way. I landed on my hands and my hands are fine. I think, as I've said before, the little ramp over there is a little bit more steep than this one, but this one's longer. So the next time I do it, I may try on this little ramp, meaning this less steep ramp, just to see if I can do it. You know, I'm not gonna do it today. My arms and legs are now kind of sore and achy from the muscles from tensing up before I hit the ground. I need to learn how to fall before I do much more. And as you guys have said, I need to get pads before I do any more. But that's enough for today. I'm gonna head home, get cleaned up, get the day started. And good morning to you. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. It's Thursday and I've gotten an excellent start to the day so far. Definitely could have done without that little wipeout at the skate park, but without those kind of things, how will we learn? After my little session this morning, it does kind of take me back to a video I watched just a couple of days ago. I think it was from Chris Chan, where he was offering a bunch of tips and tricks as to how to get started skateboarding or how to get better. And one of the things that sort of stuck with me and resounded with me was, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. Embrace the good days. There are going to be days where just anything that you do at the skate park you are excellent at immediately. Everything's going to come super easily on those days. And then there's going to be other days where everything is a battle, where it feels like you can't do anything. And the point with that is just not to get discouraged, to try to do what you can do and accept your limitations for that day and move on. There will be better days in the future. Today was one of the bad days for me. I don't know if it was just because I went out last night and I was still kind of tired from it. It was kind of early in the morning. Maybe I was worried about the ramps being wet because there was still a lot of water on the ramps. Maybe I was worried about who knows what. And of course I was trying to do something new. So it did not turn out for the best, but it was definitely a try. It was definitely the first try at something new. The next time I go back, I'll probably try it again. I'll try to go down the ramp again. Realistically, the thing I would like to be able to do is that one ramp that has an upside and a downside. You've seen me do a bunch of times. I would like to be able to, from a decent distance, roll up to it, go up the ramp, and down the other side. Not going to be possible immediately, but if that's something that I can work toward, that's a goal. So far, I've been working up one side, then I'm going to work down the other side, then I'm going to work up one side and across, trying to get, straight across. Just little things like that. And of course, when the ramps are all dried out, I'm also going to go back and play on the half pipe a little bit more. Had a lot of fun doing that, and I'd like to build up my confidence on that as well. The funny thing is, before I started actually diving into this and trying things, I saw a guy out there who was going up and down all the ramps like it was nothing. He was on the half pipe, dropping in and coming up the other side, dropping it. And in the back of my mind, what I kept thinking was, he's not doing any tricks. All he's doing is just skating on the ramps. And now looking back on that, I'm just like, wow, I was so stupid. It's a lot harder than it looks. It's a lot of work. And I think the guy was probably a few years younger than me, but he was nowhere near as young as some other skaters that I've seen. So he may be coming at this just like I am. He had all of his pads and helmet and everything on, and he was trying. He was doing his best. And that's awesome. Anyway, moving away from skating now. Last night, after I closed out the vlog, when I was editing and stuff, I thought about it, and I did a little bit of reading. I was editing with the Xbox One controller, and it did a really good job. But then I thought about it, and it's like, well, the PlayStation 4 controller is a Bluetooth controller, meaning you can technically use it with a PC or a Mac just by pairing it up over Bluetooth. So I did some looking around, I did some reading, and all I had to do was pair this up to the Mac and remap all the buttons in my little joystick mapper app, and now I can edit 100% wirelessly over Bluetooth. That is amazing. And again, it looks like I'm gaming while I'm editing, which is very, very cool. So actually, I think at this point, I'm gonna take just a few minutes, because I've got like 45 minutes before my morning meeting. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in all the footage that I've captured so far, edit it down, and just see how it all looks using the PS4 controller. So yeah, a little while later, I've been getting some stuff done and sitting around kind of relaxing a little bit too much. But USPS finally just showed up. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I knew a package was coming today. I had no idea what it could be. And as it turns out, it is the box from SoundBot. As I told you, this is the company where the guy was impersonating me, and after all of that was said and done, oh wait, would you like to check out any of our products? This is the box full of things that they sent. And I was surprised because they weren't supposed to be here till the middle of next week. So we have wireless headset, wireless Qi charger, battery case for the iPhone SE, also for the 5 and 5S. Interesting looking pair of wired earbuds. A 4-pack of sort of USB Type-C adapters. So 2 of them are micro USB to USB Type-C, 2 of them are full-size USB to Type-C. A bendy flexi lightning cable. And finally the one that I was actually really interested in, kind of off the wall in my opinion, but 8-in-1 multi-function speaker, nightstand, clock, radio, all-in-one kind of thing. You can sort of see down here all the things it does. FM radio alarm clock, built-in mic for hands-free calling, LED, stereo 3-watt audio, thermometer, built-in 3.5mm audio port, and 2.1 amp USB charging port. If it did Qi charging on top of it, I would be really, really happy, but cannot complain too much. Loads and loads of excellent features, and just an absolute stack of things to go through. Now, as I mentioned, whenever I did mention that box was coming, I'm not going to be doing videos on every single one of those things, but I'm going to go ahead and put it to you guys. Let me know what of those things you would like to see videos about. Definitely going to be doing one about the nightstand, clock, radio, speaker, all-in-one thing. Almost certainly be doing one about the iPhone case, just because I did one about an iPhone battery case before, but it was rose gold, it was pink, so I ended up giving it to a friend. Realistically, the iPhone SE doesn't need a battery case, but never hurts to have one. Should make Pokemoning a little bit easier. Although Duncan's been using my iPhone for Pokemon lately. And as I was saying, of the rest of the items, I don't know which of them, if any, I'll be doing videos about, but I'll definitely be doing Amazon reviews for them. Because like a bendy lightning cable, I don't think that necessarily needs a full video about it. A wireless Qi charger, possibly. A pair of wired earbuds, I really don't know. If there's something special about them, I will. But like I said, let me know if any of these things you'd like to see videos about on the main channel. And mistakes have been made. Lesson learned. I decided, since I had a little bit of time before I need to go get Ellis, that I would start working on a few videos that I started and never finished. So I dove in and started recording inside a video about the Hubsan H111D, little teeny nano FPV quadcopter. Because like I said, I'd started that video but never finished it, but now I can't record anything else for a little while because I've got a little square on my forehead, because I'm super duper smart. I used the GoPro, I had it on my head mount, and that leaves a red mark. That kind of video is the last video that you should do before you wrap things up. You don't do that as the first, so mistake on my part. But you guys get to see it and see the behind the scenes of that kind of thing. Good job. But that's okay. I got some more stuff I need to get done. I got more work I need to get through. Always working, always planning, always got stuff happening. I think I even forgot to mention it. This showed up yesterday, the day before, 2 days ago, yeah. This is the ZUS, Z-U-S, Smart Car Finder Charger. It's basically a little cigarette lighter adapter. You have 2 plugs in it, and it's smart, meaning there's an app that goes along with it. So you plug this into the car, you plug whatever you want to into it, and it can help you locate your car if you can't find it. So that's now a thing that exists. It's got 2 2.4 amp ports, so a max of 4.8 amp output. I don't generally have the problem where I lose my car, but for someone who does, this could probably be really handy. And yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to it, see what else I can get done before I have to go get Ellis. And still fighting the urge to go back over to the skate park for a little while. I desperately want to go down the ramp. We're home and it is already food time. Came together super fast. So this is Thai pork lettuce wraps. Cool.
Pick one.
Pick one. I will take both. So you said it's quite tasty.
It is very tasty.
Very tasty.
You're going to like it.
I hope so. Nom, nom. That's pretty tasty. It came together very quickly.
It was yummy.
Okay, so this, I'm done with this. This needs to stop, like now, please. It's just been raining like non-stop for the last week. It does stop a little bit here and there, just long enough for things to almost dry up, and then it starts again. By the way, deck progress, it's looking good. We have the things on the side now, just to cover it up. Top is covered. And you can even see, they've got planks about 1/3 of the way across. Hooray!
Go.
She's acting as baby trainer, trying to help him learn to crawl.
Oh, come on.
Not successful so far, but he's getting better at getting his butt up in the air when he's on his hands, so little steps. See, we're not really sure what to do because Duncan never crawled.
Nope.
Duncan never even tried to crawl.
He never tried to crawl. He butt scooted.
Yeah, his head was so big he couldn't really get at that angle, and he hated lying down on the floor like this, but Ellis loves it. Ellis does it all the time, so.
Yeah, we lay him down on his back or sit him down and he gets on his stomach by himself.
Yeah, he'll just roll over. So maybe he will crawl in due time. And we had all that rain earlier. It is already completely dried up. The ground is still really wet, but the concrete, like you can see over there, it's starting to dry up. By the way, side view of the deck. Sorry, it's cold inside and hot outside. There's the side view of the deck though. You can see part of the deck there has been built. I did check on it. I was very confused to see the deck boards are 18 feet long. I didn't think they made deck boards that long. And if they keep up at this pace, the rest of this should be done tomorrow. I think they took a lot of time today because they also did these sections up here, and then they had to do cutouts for each of the individual posts over there on the first 2 boards. They're going to have to do cutouts for each end on the next few, but other than that, it should be relatively quick to get the rest of it finished. Then we'll at least be able to use it, and they can just put the siding here, and then the roof on top, the shingles on top of it, and that'll be the majority of it. Of course, we'll have to have the handrail, but fogging up again. Anyway, it is an absolutely beautiful night out here. One of these nights I really ought to just have the drone out here, but I don't know. I just haven't been able to make myself bring it out lately. And Christina and I have been sitting here watching Orange is the New Black because I still never actually finished watching this season. And she's just a captive audience because she's feeling pretty bad.
Yeah, a headache.
Got the big nasty headache because she got up at like butt crack of dawn.
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Now it has a headache.
Headache and a body ache and a going to bed soon ache. And I have to wake that one up here in just a minute, or else he will not sleep tonight. Got that butt stuck up in the air.
Maybe he'll be happier.
Hopefully. He's been in a rough mood all night.
I still think he's teething, even though we don't see any teeth yet.
Probably. So I'll probably go ahead and wake him up and maybe watch some more Orange is the New Black. Great show. I woke him up and he's being the super weird boy. What are you doing there, booger? He's doing this thing where he's sticking his tongue out sideways. What are you doing?
Ellis.
You gonna show him? Nothing. What is that?
What are you doing?
You're making faces.
And he's burping.
And he's burping a lot. Don't throw up. We don't need any of that.
No. What's with all the burps?
Just had a really good nap and he's in a good mood now.
He didn't get a burp after he ate.
Oh no.
Bubba.
That's what it was. He fell asleep when he was eating.
That's all they're burping.
He's okay.
That's what the burp's about.
This guy's a little ostrich.
What is this?
Doing the weird thing with his tongue again. Do you have a tooth over there that's coming in? Or are you just being a weirdo? Just a weirdo.
Other side.
Trying to figure out what to do with his tongue. There's a lot of it. And mommy making faces at each other. Apparently. You're just in a really weird mood there. Smiling and sticking your tongue out and yelling. Not even yelling so much, just doing that. A really wide-eyed thing. What is that? And you know what, guys, it's after 10 o'clock. I've gone on longer than I really wanted to. Ellis passed out on the floor yet again. I think we're going to get him his last bottle of the night, some medicine, and put him to bed. So I'm going to wrap it up. Anything else you'd like to add?
Good night.
Good night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my little spill I took this morning. We will see you again tomorrow.